So fun not knowing how these are going to turn out.
Oh, totally. Also, it's hard to hear us at this point, and let's
okay.
I'll change the volume, but so right now they all hear this. But when they all start talking, same rules handling. We no comments during any orc conversation.
My lads told me you brought an army with you. I'm looking, and I don't see anything I'd call an army. You will not capture our fortress this day. Not our keep, not our walls. Your bodies will be ripped to pieces, pressed into the mud before our mighty gates.
Now's the time to strike, boss. On your order, of course.
They should thank us for bringing war to their gates. Instead, they spout nonsense. I say we should go in there and teach them some manners.
All right. Oh yeah, that helmet's been gotten pretty popular because you can't see through it really.
Yeah.
So that's pretty fun. Spider shell rule.
Okay, what are we going to do first? So there we can see the curse. Oh, they have the poison artillery.
Right.
So you can actually, if you can shoot or if Ellie can shoot the ammo packs on the back, that's a really good way to weaken these guys as well.
We also have our own.
We can mount our own siege beast and actually use that as artillery, so we can fire these cursed projectiles as well.
Right.
You can actually see that if you see the first victory point near that A,
a
bunch of these guys are already dazed.
Right.
I bet that's the spiders already in there, just spreading some chaos.
I mean, to quote Sir Spiffy, we bring spooters. So, yeah, let's bring them in.
Okay, so now the siege beast has had the artillery blasted off his back, and that enables us to take over, ride him, and actually climb straight over these walls.
Oh, I love
Maybe
that
even take
sprint.
out some of the enemy artillery.
I think you already took him out already.
Oh, he's broken. Oh,
There you go.
look at that. Boom.
Oh, now they're gonna do the punching battle.
Oh.
Oh. I love. Man, it's like they're. Oh, that
And
was
he's
out.
done. So we've actually can destroy their artillery, and then yeah,
Might as well. Oh, I love that they're doing like the sucker punch. Turtle fight. Close, Ogre Plaguebringer.
Also, while Ellie was up there busy taking out those Growls, you can see around that victory point, one of our followers is bleeding out. So you see the bleeding over the top?
Yeah.
And then the circle that's bleeding out. So these guys can obviously...
love to blunder your way into our fort, but you don't get very far. And you don't blunder back out alive.
Let's see about that.
So I like Rock'em Sock'em Grog Bots. That's
Yeah, exactly.
This time, little help.
His name was Bootlick.
Yep. So he is quite wisely taking off, and now see that guy that was broken by the Growl in combat. I think is he who we looked at before. Yeah, that's the Drake Slayer.
Oh, that's
that we
awesome.
Checked out before. So now,
That was our guy.
oh, he's now.
I aimed at the wrong guy.
Oh, you did? Did you shadow Brett?
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, of course.
Shadow dominated the
I thought
wrong
he was
guy.
one of our followers.
No,
so
he's our guy.
just
Here
show
we
him
go,
who's
here we go.
boss. Yeah, the guy with the broken.
There we
icon.
go.
Oh,
Got a high five in the face.
painted. So we can recruit him. We can shame him just to give him a lesson and hunt him down later in the world, or let him go and fight him to the death if we want that sweet gear. But it's all Ellie's.
I mean,
He looks really cool.
I love
think I need
the
him on
body
my
paint.
army.
That's really cool. Yeah.
We need him.
Well, some people are saying shame.
Yeah, we'll shame. Don't worry, guys. I'm a big fan of shame.
Skak the Painted. Come on, he's so cool.
We got it.
You want to try to save the guy who's right at your feet? Oh, never mind.
It's a random grunt. Got that shot in too. Oh, nice use of the AoE. Another upgrade we've got now is you can add the different elemental effects onto the Elven Light, that
Right.
AoE, so you can use that to poison or to freeze, or in this case to start a fire around the victory point.
Oh, that's awesome.
Okay, it's awesome. And so now, the help of the followers fills up that first victory point. Claimed it. There's another broken guy back there too.
Oh, that's war chief.
Oh, is it? Oh, sweet. You should will shame this one for all of you. Did I hear a knock at the door? I don't know. Maybe I did. I don't know. Maybe Andy's coming back.
First guy that had the audacity to tell Ellie she wasn't going to take this for.
Yeah. So as you guys requested, we'll shame now.
Yep.
14.
So that really messes with their mind, but he's going to survive. He's back out there in the region. When we meet him later, he's going to remember this. So it's a really good way to build up and develop more stories with these guys. Our movement can now rapidly climb up the side of buildings, and
Right.
of course we have the double jump, and we have the aerial slow-mo. So
Oh no!
I tried.
Nazu!
the execution. But even that, so a few things now. He's dead, so here's that nice bow he's left for us. Oh, and a rare rune to upgrade the ring with as
Right.
well.
Nazu actually left the room. One of our, the painted guy that we just dominated just killed the other captain, and that's how we got that bow. It's just,
Nice.
just in the corner. I was like, oh, look at that. That was sick.
And so on the Ring of Power, on the new ring, the
Right.
key stat that's on that is your focus, which affects the slow-mo. So that's your ability to slow time in range, but also to use other moves like the dash and the sprint. Oh yeah, and we've got the other trait as well. So the thing we get now that's quite fun is on the rare or above items, we can see that says the Lunar Rune, and that came from Nazu the Executioner.
Right.
Now we have a challenge on that, where if which actually this particular challenge, a fort assault, is a nice place to have this. If our followers defeat 3 enemies, we'll then unlock an extra attribute where all of our allies are going to take 10% less damage.
Oh, that's awesome.
And that will really immortalize Nazu the Executioner because it unlocks his name and a little quote from him as well. So on Shadow of Mordor, we'd find people would get these relationships with these orcs and kind of be a little sad when they finally killed them and wanted a way to remember them. So now the way you can remember them forever is through your favorite gear and your loot and actually immortalizing them.
I love the idea of just looking at your sword. It's like, I miss you.
I miss you.
Slash,
bang,
slash,
bang, bang. Yeah, it's very okay.
Everybody's saying it's like Aslar, Natsu. they fell in love with Azu.
This bow really.
Yeah, but even like the Demolisher, like that gear that you got from him, well, he will live forever.
Ooh.
Oh, better bow.
Yeah, a little bit better.